Hi, my name is Tamela, and you're watching Designing with Haute on Design from Lewisville, Texas. Behind this door is my second decorating dilemma, but before I share with you guys the reveal, let me first take you on the tour of the before space. Okay guys, I'm going to take you on a tour of my pantry room. This is my decorating dilemma. This room is adjacent to the laundry room that I did, and if you can go and watch that video, you'll see the transformation of my laundry room. This is a walk-in pantry. It's pretty large. I'm pretty pleased with it, but it was time for a makeover. As you can see, I'm going to repaint the shelves, but I'm going to do something different in between the shelves. I'm not going to tell you. I'm going to let it be a surprise. This color on the walls was an Oops color I picked up from Home Depot. I had painted it this color because I wanted a Starbucks feeling when I walked into my pantry. A warm and cozy feeling, but I am so over that right now. So it's going to be painted the same color blue that was painted inside the laundry room because, like I said, this area is right next to the laundry room. So this is my decorating dilemma. I'm going to show you some unique storage items, how I reorganized everything in here, and I think you're going to be pleased with the outcome of this space. So stay tuned. There is more to come of this as well as the after video. And this is the after product. Don't you just love this color blue? It's the same color blue that I put into my laundry room. It's called Languid Blue by Sherwin-Williams. And I painted the shelves white and even the space in between the shelves white just to give it more of a uniform look and make it look like it's more of open shelving. So this is absolutely beautiful, and I cannot wait until I can add all of my canned goods and pantry items back in here, but in an organized fashion, which if you stay tuned, you will see the after reveal, and I'll also share with you some organizational tips on how to organize your pantry. Okay guys, I am completed with my decorating dilemma. Well, it's no longer a decorating dilemma. So now let me take you on tour of the revealed space. Voila, isn't that just gorgeous and beautiful? I am so pleased with the outcome. So now let me take you on tour of the space. We're going to go ahead and start down here at the bottom. Right over here is a container where we keep the dog's food. And right along this way, we have those two hanging baskets. Right in here is where we store miscellaneous items as well as our extra garbage bags. Right down here is where we store our bottles of water and extra bread. Right over here is where my husband stores his pancake griddle. And I picked up this stainless steel appliance cart. It's on rollers, so it makes it easier for me to house all of my small appliances. And whenever I'm cooking or baking, I can just simply roll this cart out and have everything at my disposal and not have to keep running back and forth into the pantry. Now, going up onto this side, I decided to incorporate baskets into my pantry. So in this particular basket, we keep our potato chips. Right along in this basket is where we keep all of our breads. And then coming along this way, in this particular basket, is where we keep all of our snacks. And right along this way is where we keep all of our soups, our cup of soups and different type of ramen noodles. Now coming up to the second shelf, even though I have a bread basket, this is a bread box. I decided to use the bread box in a different way. If you notice, I have some extra flatware up there, and that recipe box is where I keep all my recipes. But inside this bread box is where I keep all of our paper goods, paper plates, forks and spoons, and also paper cups. Now, coming around this way, I decided to incorporate shoe boxes into my reorganization because it helps to keep the shelves clean, and then that way I can compartmentalize a lot of different things and make it easier to find. We keep our extra juices here. This bin is for beans and macaroni. Then we have our things where we hold all the pickles and relishes. Right back here we have these little glass jars where we house all of the hot cocoa. Over there we keep our cupcake liners, and back there we keep all of the teas. Now, over in these particular white bins, I picked up these bins. They were 3 for $4.98. They're stackable, and I picked them up from Walmart. But in this particular bin is where I keep all the flour and starches. Over here is where I keep all the necessary things to create a salad. Don't ask me how that jar of marshmallows got there. But anyways, over here is where I keep all of the sugars, the brown sugar and the white sugar. Now coming on up to the next shelf, again, you see these white bins, but this is where I keep all the sauces for barbecuing and marinating. And right here, I picked these up from Big Lots. And this is where I keep a lot of the different baking goods, like sprinkles for cupcakes. I'm still filling this one up. And over here is where I keep different hot sauces and vinegars and vegetable oils. Over here is that other tray, and right here is where I keep a lot of the baking things, a lot of my vanilla extracts, and there's some more of those little sprinkles for different type of cupcakes. Right along here is where I keep all of the peanut butter, jelly, and jams and syrups. And back here, if you look way back in the corner, is another plastic thing. I keep different type of packaged meats. And right here is where I keep all of my seasonings, my taco seasonings, fajita seasonings. And right around here is where I keep the spaghetti sauce and hot sauce. And if you notice how I stacked my canned goods, I stacked them just as you will see them in the grocery store. This actually helps it, makes it much easier when you are planning your grocery list, because you can actually see what you have or what you need. So right along here is where I stored all of the canned goods and stacked them according to fruits and vegetables. As you can see, I have them right down in here and stored. And I picked up this stainless steel rack from Ross, and I like this because I was able to actually have space on top to hold canned meat, tuna, chicken, Spam in that little area. And that really helped out a lot in providing more storage. Now going up to the next one, of course, you know, you see the canned goods again, protein powder. Over here is where I keep a lot of different seasonings and packages and packaged soups, like those one little soups that you can put on the skillet. Up here is where I keep all of my seasonings, and I keep the seasonings on these little turntable Lazy Susans. This makes it much easier when you're trying to find your seasonings. I have all the seasonings up here, and if you notice, I have another one of those racks because I get those little small seasonings, and then I turn those over to the side so that way I can see what I have, and then also I can store more if I need to buy some more. Then on up this way are more bins, and I hold the crackers, the rice, taco shells, Jiffy cornbread, macaroni and cheese, all my baking things for cakes. And this bin right there are for breakfast foods like oatmeal, malta meals. Over here is where I keep the boxes of cereals. And then right along here in these red bins is where I keep all things related to health. I chose these red bins because it signifies emergency, or these are important. And I put them up on the top shelves because I have small nieces and nephews that come by. But these work perfectly, and I have them labeled as vitamins and supplements, cold liquids. Right here are code tablets, and then I have one that's miscellaneous. So this is all what's on the top shelf. Now coming along this way, I have my husband to hang the stainless steel trash bag or plastic bag container. I can keep all those plastic bags and neatly organized, and they're accessible and easy to get to. And then I had him to install this pegboard, which was a wonderful idea because now I had a place to hold and house my aluminum foil, my saran wraps and bags, and all other necessary kitchen items that are visible, and they are easy to reach, and they're all organized in a organized way. Now, as you can see, the project was completed. I was able to complete this project for under $150, and that included all the different organizational items that I purchased, as well as the appliance cart. So as you can see, this is no longer my decorating dilemma. Now, if you want to get more tips on design and decorating, please be sure to thumbs up this video. Also, hit that subscribe button and share with your friends and family. Follow me on Twitter at Haute on Design. Be sure to like my Facebook page, Haute on Design. And also be sure to check out my website blog on a daily basis, because I sometimes put things on my blog that I do not put on YouTube. So in closing, decorate your home to tell your story. It's Haute. Bye for now.